I will not sugarcoat anything this night. One day I sat down with a very elderly man close to me. And he told me, he said, Emmanuel, I have 2 mistakes in my life. I may not give you keys of success, but I can show you what not to do. And I sat down quietly listening to him. He said, number 1, I ignored associations. When a spirit wants to bring you down, they begin to isolate you. Let me tell you how demons work, in case you don't know. There is something in you that will start convincing you that to hell with everybody. You don't need anybody. It's destruction that is calling you small. There is something that will tell you that everybody is wrong. You are the only one that is right. Once you are thinking like that, it's already a programming. It's a spirit that installed it. If you know how empty man is, you will realize you are not capable of conceiving a thought by yourself. Every thought was inspired by a spirit. So in the day where they wanted to investigate how man operates intellectually, the Bible says, let this mind be in you. There's a way the mind of Christ should be thinking. More than 4 or 5 people are telling you about one thing. You are still arguing. You now believe that one day you will shock everybody, and you are the one that will be shocked. Every house you go to, you fight with everybody. Then you claim that they don't like light. Is your light that is, pushing out their darkness. Today, I came only for honest people. There is a way you will live your life. 4 generations after, you will still be suffering. Even when the king sent for your child, one of the king's person will say, is it not this person's child? You can become a padlock to your destiny. Then you will also lock the destiny of your children. I'm talking now because the things I'm saying is life I'm giving you. It's a spirit that is addressing certain things in people's life. Some of you, your miracle is not about power. Your miracle is about a change of attitude. You will just realize suddenly everything you needed was already around you. There is something you must change. There are people here, you are almost spoiling your marriage with your own hand. And you are still riding that horse of arrogance. You are just doing what you want to do. You think that it's about right and wrong. It's a spirit. It's a spirit that is using you. And let me tell you how demons do. When they finish using you and they have brought your life to a mess, then they will step aside and begin to mock you about the things they were the ones that used you to do. How many spirits possess people and use them in the enterprise of lust? When they have spent her years, then they begin to mock her. Brother, I beg you by the name of the Lord, don't take these things I'm sharing this night for granted. Imarama, Imarama, to the Lamb who sits on the throne. Imarama, to the Lamb who sits on the throne. There are some of us, the one thing standing between you and your breakthrough now, in all honesty, is forgiveness. There is, you know what I'm doing this night? I'm just doing spiritual diagnosis. The way you have different kinds of diseases physically, that once you see the person say, I have pain around my joints, my temperature is high, I have headache, a physician can say Yes, these are symptoms of malaria. Eh? I want to share certain things that makes for delay. That is, if you want to diagnose delay, the devil must put bitterness in your heart. Once the devil is able to use people to truly offend you, so the bitterness will be legitimate. You have the fair reason to be angry. You deserve to be angry. And anytime you explain it to people, they will say, Kai, that person go try. You know what Satan has achieved? He has banished you from the presence of God. You know what he has done? The only way for man to enter the presence of God, you enter into his presence with praises and into his courts with thanksgiving. That heart that has been corrupted with bitterness, praises is not your normal place. You don't know how, you can't praise. Satan has banished you from ever coming before God. I don't care how many hours you spend in church. If bitterness is in you, it's a padlock. You will never be able to see God.